Hello and welcome to the News24 English Bulletin. This is Sarah Mehzabin. Those were headlines. Now details. The Bangladesh Army assured that there is no tension with the interim government, affirming its unwavering stance on protecting national sovereignty. In a briefing on Monday, officials stressed the army will not compromise on national sovereignty and independence. The sensitive corridor issue is handled carefully to protect the country's interest. The army will act firmly against mob violence and threats to public safety. They also avoid involvement in internal election matters and coordinate closely with the government on security issues. For the third consecutive day, the Secretariat Officers and Employees Unity Council staged protest demanding the repeal of the amended Civil Service Act. Demonstrators gathered on Monday morning declaring they won't return to normal duties unless the law is withdrawn. Leaders warned of nationwide protests uniting employees from all departments and offices until the ordinance is scrapped. They vowed that government employees will not resume work. NCP leader Hasnat Abdullah warned that if the Secretariat obstructs the reform process, it will be dealt with firmly alongside public support. Speaking at a street rally in North Chattogram on Monday, he has stressed the need for swift action on justice reform and an election roadmap. Hasnat is scheduled to attend more rallies in Rangunia, Fotikchori, Rauzan and Hathachari throughout the day as part of NCP's grassroots campaign. NCP North Chief Sergis Alum stated that the interim government cannot hand over responsibility to anyone else until justice is served for the killer who caused thousands of mothers grief to stay in power. He made the remarks after a rally and leaflet distribution in Nilphamari on Monday morning. Sergis emphasized that accountability is crucial before any transfer of authority can take place. BNP leaders warned that any delay in holding fair elections will deepen the national crisis. Speaking at separate events in Dhaka on Monday, they emphasized the need for immediate elections to restore democracy. At Ziaur Rahman's 44th death anniversary, Gaureshwar Chandra Roy stressed electoral urgency. Meanwhile, Amir Khoshu Mahmood Chaudhuri said democracy must return through voting, warning of media pressure under undemocratic rule. The Supreme Court has scheduled the hearing for the state's leave to appeal against the acquittal of all accused, including BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman in the August 21 grenade attack case for tomorrow. A five-member bench led by Justice Ashfaqul Islam fixed the date on Monday. Earlier, on December 1, the High Court acquitted all accused. Defense lawyers expect the verdict to be upheld in the appellate division as well. The International Crimes Tribunal has issued a notice summoning Sheikh Hasina, publishing it in two national dailies on Monday. Prosecutor Ghazi Monwar Hussain Tamim stated that failure to appear in court on time could result in a one-year jail sentence and a fine of 5,000 taka for her and another individual. The notice followed a contempt of court allegation over an audio comment attributed to Sheikh Hasina. The government is closely monitoring India's recent push-in activities, said Acting Foreign Secretary Ruhul Alam Siddique during Monday's briefing. He noted that Bangladesh has lodged regular protest and is verifying India's list of returnees. He also confirmed the Foreign Ministry is following court directives in cases involving Sheikh Hasina and her ministers. Meanwhile, the chief advisor will visit Japan Wednesday, where 7 MOUs and a $1 billion aid request are expected. Canadian High Commissioner Ajit Singh said no development partner is implementing any foreign agenda in the Chittagong Hill Tracts. Speaking at a national workshop on SDG implementation in the region, He emphasized genuine cooperation. Advisor Supradeep Chakma noted that the region contributes to production but lacks benefits. EU Ambassador Michael Miller affirmed continued EU support for Bangladesh and expressed hope for swift implementation of the government's reform agenda. The High Court has dismissed a writ petition challenging the legality of certain controversial clauses in the Women's Reform Commission's recommendations. The bench, led by Justice Fatema Nazib and Justice Shikhar Mahmudur Razi, ruled that since the recommendations are yet to be implemented, the petition is premature. The verdict was delivered on Monday following a May 19 hearing that sought a review by an expert panel on the disputed proposals. The NBR Reform Unity Council has demanded the removal of NBR Chairman Abdur Rahman Khan by the 29th, citing a severe loss of trust. At a press conference on Monday, officials accused him of causing banking sector chaos and halting key audits that facilitated tax evasion. They vowed continued protest and announced working beyond deadlines to recover losses, welcoming government efforts to amend the relevant ordinance. Before ending the bulletin, let's recap the headlines. Army uncompromising in case of country's interest, no tension with government, tough message against mob violence. Secretariat turbulent in protest demanding cancellation of service ordinance. Hasnat warns of resisting if anyone obstructs reform. National crisis to be intensified if democracy not restored through voting, comments Khushu. Fair election necessary, say BNP leaders. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Stay with us.